Hello students, how are you? So today our geography lecture for 6th class is metallic minerals. So let us start. First of all, metallic minerals. What is metallic minerals? Metallic minerals are those minerals which contain some metal in raw form. A metal is a solid material that is typically hard, lustrous, that is shiny, and has a good electrical conductivity, for example iron and bauxite. Metallic minerals are further classified into ferrous and non-ferrous, as we have discussed in our last video also. First of all, ferrous metallic minerals. These are those minerals which contain ferrous or iron, like iron ore, manganese and chromites. A non-ferrous metallic minerals are those minerals which do not contain iron. However, such metallic minerals may contain some other metals like gold, silver, copper or lead. So first of all, let us discuss about iron ore. So iron is available in abundance. It can be given shapes by rolling, casting and welding. First of all, what is rolling? Rolling is a metal forming process in which metal stock is passed through one or more pairs of rolls. Why it is passed from the rolls? To reduce the thickness and to make thickness uniform. In simple language, to make the sheets of iron, it's being passed through the rolls. In the first picture you can see the rolls are over there, and then iron which is being heated up, it is passed through these rolls. Is it clear? Then a uniform thickness of iron metal we will got. Next is casting. It is a manufacturing process in which a liquid material is usually poured into a mold which contains hollow cavity of desired shape and then allowed to solidify. In second picture you can see the casting, how we will first of all we will heat up iron ore, and then how the molten iron we will pour into a mold. That is, the mold is we will got the desired shape, it's a hollow cavity, we will pour that one into that mold, and after that we will got the desired shape of our iron ore. So casting is for shaping the metal. Next is welding. It's a fabricating process that joins a material, usually metals or thermoplastics, by using high heat to melt the parts together. Again listen, usually using high heat to melt the parts together and allowing them to cool causes fusion of two materials. It's being used in metals and thermoplastics. And in the third picture you can see the process of welding. Moreover, you must have seen this process in your locality also, local. Is it clear? That's our welding. It's a fabricating process. Moreover, our iron can be combined with other metals to form an alloy. Now what is an alloy? An alloy is a metal that is made by combining two or more metallic elements. Why they are being combined? To give greater strength or resistance to corrosion. For example, you can see steel over there. Mostly iron is being combined by manganese or by carbon to make the steel. Especially carbon is being used with iron. So this thing gives, this alloy is more stronger than iron, than the basic metal. You can say this alloy is more stronger than their basic or parental elements. And if we will take the case of iron, for example, you must have seen if we will keep the iron outside, there is destruction of iron. Why? Because iron is being related is a mineral which is when it is exposed to oxygen and moisture in the open environment, it start corroding or it is being rust. You must have seen junk, जिसे हम junk कहते हैं, ठीक है? It's being rusted or corroded when we will kept it outside. The iron will react with oxygen and the moisture which is present in our environment, and the metal will get destructed. Slowly our iron will be finished. So if a steel is over there, steel is having resistance for corrosion. It will not corrode. Mainly iron is being used for manufacturing transport vehicles, machinery, and in the construction industry. The main regions where iron ore is available worldwide include Russia, USA, Ukraine, China, Brazil, Kazakhstan, Sweden, Germany, and Venezuela. In India, iron ore is available in Chhattisgarh, Durg and Bastar were the districts of Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. And if we will talk about the types of iron ore, then we are having 4 types of iron ore, my dear. First is hematite, magnetite, limonite, and siderite. Hematite is considered to be the best quality of iron ore. Now let us take about the second ferrous metallic mineral, that is the uranium. So uranium is the heaviest among the naturally occurring material, and it is radioactive by nature. It was discovered by German chemist Martin Heinrich Klaproth. He named it after the planet Uranus. Now why Martin Heinrich Klaproth named this metal or material as Uranus? Why? Because in Greek mythology, Uranus was sky god and powerful among the all gods in Greek mythology. That's why Martin Heinrich Klaproth named this material after the name of the planet Uranus. So it is one of the most common elements found on the earth. It can be found in rocks, soil, and in rivers and oceans. It is mainly used as a fuel in nuclear power plants. Main regions of uranium: Kazakhstan, Canada, Australia, Niger, and Namibia. The Tamlapalli mine is the uranium mine in Tamlapalli village located in Kadapa in Andhra Pradesh, India. In the first 2 pictures you can see uranium over there, and in the third picture you can see our uranium is radioactive. It will radiate, emit alpha, beta, and gamma rays, which will create a field of high energy, and they create a high energy electromagnetic field also. So it's so dangerous. Moreover, you can see the effects of uranium radiation on our body. If our body is exposed to the radiation of uranium, what will happen? Our eyes will get infected, thyroid will get infected, our lungs, our stomach, and our reproductive organs. Our skin will get cancer, that is the skin cancer, and our bone marrow will also get affected. So it's very dangerous material. The next ferrous metallic mineral is bauxite. First of all, it's not a mineral. It is a rock formed from a laterite soil. Now, first of all, what is laterite soil? Laterite soil is formed in hot and wet tropical areas, and it is rich in iron and aluminum, and that's why its color is reddish brown. Why? Because presence of iron oxide in this soil. Now it's a rock formed from a laterite soil that has really leached. Now what is leached? Loss of soluble substance by flushing of fresh water through it. Now if a flush of fresh water is over there on the soil, what will happen? The nutrients which are soluble in water, and when water is being poured or flushed into this soil, those minerals or nutrients will get dissolved in water and will be washed away with water from the soil. And what will happen? That there will be loss of nutrients and minerals from that soil. Is it clear? Severely leached, that a lot of water will be flushed on that soil and there will be severe leaching in that soil. So it's a rock formed from a laterite soil that has really leached of silica and other soluble materials in a wet or subtropical climate. Bauxite is primarily an ore of aluminium. French geologist Perry Berthier discovered bauxite in Les Baux, which is a place in our France, and he named bauxite after the name of a place. So it's a rock and it is formed in wet and tropical climate. And first of all, you can see in the first picture, bauxite is over there, then laterite soil is over there, which we can see the mixture of bauxite ore in that soil. Then we will see the chemical composition and the physical appearance of bauxite. Now first of all, the chemical formula AlOH3, aluminum hydroxide. Composition, basic composition is of aluminum hydroxide. Its color, it's yellow, white, gray, brown, reddish brown, pink. The streak which we have discussed in our last video, the streak of bauxite is white. Its hardness 1 to 3 in Mohs scale, MOHS Mohs scale. Crystal system, it's amorphous. Transparency, it's opaque, it's not transparent. Specific gravity between 2.0 to 2.6. And rock type, in igneous or sedimentary rock, you can find the bauxite. The bauxite deposits are found in Australia, Guinea, Jamaica, and Brazil. In India, bauxite can be found in Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Madhya Pradesh. Bauxite is the ore from which aluminium is extracted. Aluminium is a light metal and is used for construction purposes, electrical appliances, in paints, and for making of planes. In first column, you can see the construction work is over there, which is made from our aluminium. Then you can see the electrical appliances which are made of aluminium. Then in paints also aluminium is being used, and for making the planes, because it is a light metal, that's why planes are being made from this metal. Now we'll see the last ferrous metallic mineral in our syllabus this time, that is the manganese. So it is a very hard metal and it is silvery gray in color. Besides being used for making steel and alloys with iron, it is also used to make enamel. You can see the first picture of enamel, that's the paint. Then dry cell batteries. In the second picture, you can see the dry cell battery, the black part which is over there. The cathode is made of manganese, dioxide, carbon, and electrolytes. The black part which you can see in your dry cell, the dry cell which you are using in your remotes. Is it clear? At your home of TVs? Is it clear? Of AC remote is over there. Dry cell battery is being used over there. So the black part which is inside of that dry cell cathode is being made of manganese. Then glazed pottery. In the third picture, you can see the glazed pottery, the shiny pottery. Is it clear? In our Indus Valley civilization, in the last year, in this year only, you will read about the glazed pottery, and in our Chinese civilization, we will also study about the glazed pottery. Then the varnishes are over there. Varnish is being used to decorate the things. For example, the resin is being dissolved in the liquid for applying on wood, metal, or other material to form hard, clear, shiny surface. In these varnishes, manganese is being used. So it is being used to make these surfaces shiny, especially the wood part. wood varnishes are over there. The wood part is being painted by this varnish, and that wood part begins to shine. Major producers, moreover, after varnish, glass, for making glass also manganese is being used. In some chemicals and plastics also manganese is being used. Major producer of manganese are Russia, South Africa, Brazil, China, Morocco and Ghana. In India, manganese deposits are found in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. So with this, we have finished our ferrous metallic minerals. In our next video, we'll study about non-ferrous metallic mineral. They are gold, silver, copper, lead. So we will study about them. Thank you.